Our number one topic here is also the most important Earth event on the near horizon that almost nobody is talking about: the magnetic pole shift. After our recent examination of the continued evidence of the ongoing disaster cycle in the outsized auroras, where smaller and smaller solar storms have been making larger and larger Earth impacts due to the fact that our protective magnetic field is weakening, today we're going to look at a recent article on the changes beneath our feet, a quick promo for our upcoming documentary, expected out in the middle of 2025, and then we're going to look at a fringe but potentially key aspect of the magnetic pole shift on biology. Here's Immanuel Velikovsky from more than half a century ago. That'll be a good way to start.
It's a little bit difficult to go back and to say, well, the story is not exactly so. We have the phenomena from all places, from the bottom of the sea with ash and with nickel, which is of meteoric origin. The terrestrial axis moved. And that paleomagnetism proves us that terrestrial axis, that magnetic axis, and possibly like Runcan and other of Manchester, claim that the Earth turned over. We know now from observation of Professor Danjon, director of Paris Observatory, that flares on the sun may influence the speed of rotation of the Earth, and there were sudden changes. We generally don't like to know that we are traveling on a accident-prone planet.
Lots of gems from Velikovsky. Nova isotopes, Earth turning over, but here it's going to be the rotation speed of the Earth in question. This is background for the recent study, but it is critical, because this chart shows the daily rotation speed in blue, the fastest rotation day of the year in red. The Earth doesn't rotate in exactly 24 hours. It is off by milliseconds, and it changes day by day. It is impacted by atmospheric dynamics, seasons, solar storms, and Earth's magnetic field. It has been speeding up Earth's rotation. We've been breaking daily speed records almost yearly, and this decade has brought the first ever years on record below the 24-hour rotation average, meaning Earth has been spinning faster than what we think of as a day for the first time. Some geologists guess it has done this in the past, but there's no actual solid data on that. In the time of modern detailed observations, which is really all we have, Earth is going faster and faster. So in addition to signs of the magnetic pole shift in the ionosphere and atmosphere, and because it is known that the solar and geomagnetic conditions impact Earth's rotation, we decided we also need to be looking for changes beneath our feet, and that's where this comes in, our first new article. They believe they found another viscosity layer in the deep portion of the mantle. They know about ones around 60 kilometers down, 410 and 660 kilometers, and way down at the core mantle boundary. But this new one is about 1,000 kilometers down. They say it went undetected until now, and I call shenanigans. Everything we know about Earth's interior is informed by seismic wave science, and so, what, every scientist just missed this dispersion source before? Never noticed it? I don't really think so. It's not just newly discovered. I think it's new in every sense of the word. Changes and shifts in the deep. Now, most of you probably know this, but we are making a documentary. We're working out special effects for key scenes and filming when the schedules align. It's all about the magnetic pole shift, the Earth disaster cycle, the solar flash, the disasters inflicting the surface from above and below, volcanoes, tsunamis, storms, radiation, chaos. We still have a lot of work to do. More filming, special shots, editing, post-production. But it is on its way, and many of you made it possible via our Kickstarter campaign. The other half of that equation of making it possible, goldobservers.com. They are the film sponsor, and I have to say, among the food, water, seeds, bullets, books, and other items I'm prepping, there are transition stages I expect to happen where precious metals may save my life. Every serious prepper I know is in metal in some form. goldobservers.com. For observers, by observers who happen to be sponsoring something pretty awesome for all of us. Lastly on today's list, folks, I really did think we'd just about found all the health threats during the magnetic pole shift, but here's a new one. Schumann resonance. It is key to our immune system and pushing back against cancer proliferation. The Schumann resonance is an electromagnetic frequency series we live inside of. We are built to live within it, and that's with the normal frequencies. But like Earth's rotation speed, these frequencies are impacted by solar and geomagnetic conditions, among other things like lightning and volcanoes, and we can see these frequencies lately are becoming less stable and even beginning to shift. That means during this magnetic pole shift, in addition to all those studies on ozone loss leading to extra UV radiation, extra cosmic rays, and DNA damage, and the overwhelmingly negative psychological impact of that electromagnetic stimulation, the invisible energy sea around us may not be our friend much longer. Hopefully you are aware, healthy, unjabbed, and undeterred. Going to need everything going our way when this unfolds. I'll see you in the morning for the Daily Show. Be safe, everyone.